deadly, it seems.
Now, the latest attack on U.S. forces in the Middle East by Iran-backed militants. According to the Pentagon, several American personnel are being evaluated for possible traumatic brain injuries after a missile barrage against a base in Iraq. Our chief White House correspondent, Mary Bruce, is tracking that for us. Good morning, Mary.
Good morning, Robin. Well, this is exactly the kind of escalatory strike by Iran-backed militants that the White House has been trying to avoid, a barrage of ballistic missiles and rockets targeting U.S. forces in Iraq. Now, the Pentagon says that this attack was largely intercepted by air defense systems, but this morning we know that several U.S. service members are now being evaluated for possible traumatic brain injuries, and at least one Iraqi service member was wounded. Now, this is perhaps the largest of the roughly 140 attacks on U.S. service members in Iraq and Syria since mid-October. These relentless attacks by Iran-backed proxies that claim to be in protest for U.S.'s support of Israel and their war with Hamas. Now, all of this, of course, is creating an increasingly volatile situation. We have seen this tit-for-tat of attacks and counterattacks that risk spiraling into a wider war. Now, the Biden administration is trying to contain this while also fighting back to protect U.S. forces in the region and, of course, to protect those vital shipping routes that continue to come.
Oh, damn. I didn't realize the Biden administration was trying to contain this. Dude, that's crazy. Thank God. Thank God News Lady told me. Thank God. Good Morning America. ABC News's White House chief correspondent was able to tell me what to think here. You know, otherwise I would have thought, one, why the fuck do we still have soldiers in Iraq? Two, it seems weird that we're bombing Yemen harder. That seems like an escalation of hostilities and maybe even the opening of a new front. But thank God the chief correspondent for the White House told me, no, guys, it's a de-escalatory attack and they're trying to contain it.
Come under attack by Houthi rebels based in Yemen. Now, so far, we have seen the U.S.'s efforts to retaliate. These retaliatory strikes haven't been enough to stop all of this. And the White House, it seems, is bracing for this to go on for some time. One top official here saying deterrence is not a light switch. Lindsay.
Yeah, a lot of concern about this potentially spreading. Mary Bruce from the White House. Thanks so much, Mary.
Hi, everyone.
Deterrence is not a light switch. Okay, the last two chicken pieces were $7.70. This is also $7.6. Okay, we got 14 ounces of chicken today. 15 ounces. So many online political commentators never cared about foreign policy, rushing into geopolitics after the Ukraine invasion. They confidently regurgitate articles authored by literal consultants to ex-employees of the CIA, State Department, and the Department of Defense who reference intelligence from privileged White House sources. If this were 03, they'd call WMD skeptics insane Saddam apologists. No, that is precisely. You are 100% correct. So many online progressive commentators' first foray into foreign policy is literally just exactly what you just said. A seemingly just war in Ukraine. Even if America's intentions were impure, America sided with the country that was being invaded. That's it. That was like baby's first conflict for so many people. And they got the absolute worst lessons out of it. Thinking that, one, America is honest and just in their involvement in Ukraine and not simply, trying to fill out weapons sales forms and also, privatize Ukrainian state resources and sell it off piecemeal to Western corporate overlords. But no, ultimately they looked at the situation and were like, Russia is wrong, which is true. Russia is wrong. Okay. I tear it. Do you subtract the container weight or with the scale, or is it raw on there? No, I just hit tear after I put the container on it. So it zeroes out. So it's just telling me what the chicken weight is. Anyway, but yeah, you're absolutely right. The person who asked that question or the person who made that statement is just like, it's a matter of people, I think, thinking that like, well, America is on the right side in Ukraine, which they were. So their intentions must be just because they're saying they're just. Plus, I want to come across knowledgeable. So I'm just going to say, I'm just going to always regurgitate this shit. The claims by the Pentagon that this is spreading or escalating is insane when members of Iran's axis of resistance like the PMU are firing rockets, missiles, and drones at U.S. forces in Iraq and Syria. The Houthis are attacking ships in the Red Sea from Yemen, and Hezbollah is striking Israel from Lebanon. Yeah. Yeah, no, but they're doing it in a de-escalatory manner.